it's Ronnie. I really hate how my neck looks in these videos. Today's video is about my baby sister, Michelle. She's 5 years younger than me. July 73. She's always been the baby. She's always been so tiny. My mom's 5'2" and my sister's smaller than her. She's a beautiful young woman. Never married, has 2 cats, always been career driven. She's a good person, very sarcastic, arrogant. Like I said, she's a good person. She sometimes sticks her foot in her mouth, but then don't we all? Once told my father that one of Victoria's friends committed suicide, and she and my dad were talking, and she said she understood. My father said, I'd never forgive anyone who commits suicide. Michelle proceeded to tell him that if I had ever committed suicide, I'm the only one that she would forgive because she understands about the amount of pain that I'm suffering, which was kind of interesting. For me, suicide has never been an option. So that was kind of weird. But anyway, she's always been the baby. She doesn't like to be called the baby. Too bad. Hard worker. Just a girl who will work 2 or 3 jobs because she wants stuff or she needs stuff. She's a massage therapist. When I went overseas, we used to be really close. Okay, let's start from there. I got my license, and she'd say, oh, Ronnie, can you take me and my friends to the mall? Can you take us here? Can you take us there? And of course, I was like, yeah, sure. I couldn't tell you how many times I'd taken her and her friends places. I mean, we'd go to the mall, and the first thing I'd do is I'd hit the bookstore, and then I would hit a bench and read and say, okay, when y'all are ready to come, to go, come back. They all knew where I was, the first bench near the bookstore. So when I went overseas and she lost me, it was hard for her. She told me that I'd abandoned her. She said that she'd lost her big sister. I didn't know how to react to that because I didn't realize that she saw me in that way, that by not being there, I'd abandoned her. She was angry at me because I didn't get to go to her graduation. She was angry when she went away to college and flunked out. And she was angry at me for a long time for not being there. And all I can say is I'm sorry, but I didn't realize that I needed to still be there for my baby sister. And so our relationship from that point on has never been close. Like I told you earlier, she's always been close with Victoria. So I mean, she's lived with her, they've done so many things together, and They are very, very close. And, oh, that's life, you know? What do I care? I'm glad they have each other. Um, she moved out to California. She was out there until I had my son, and then at that time she decided to move back to New York, but did come to Florida to meet her nephew, um, and then proceeded on to New York. Um, she's always been so independent and so strong, and she's someone I do admire. Um, but she marches to the beat of a different drummer. And so does Victoria now, you know. But the thing is, I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the outcast. Um, so be it. I don't care. I'm me, and I'm proud of me. I've accomplished things in my life I never thought I would. Um, I proved myself in more ways than I ever expected. I'm proud of my little sister. She's a good, good person. I just wish her everything. Same as Victoria. I wish them both everything, that they would find everything that this life could give them. But I'm weird, so whatevs. Anyway, I can't think of a lot more to say about Michelle. I mean, she's loyal, she's a good person. She still has the same friends that she had when she was a kid, and they can not see each other in months and get together, and it's, hey, how you doing? Like they'd never been separated. I mean, she still lives in New York, and she's she's my baby sister, and I love her. All right, I'm gonna go for now, and I'll talk to you again.